Welcome back to Shenandoah Sidelines, and I'm with the Stonewall Jackson forward here, Heather Stout. And Heather, you had a big game tonight.
Yes, sir.
Of course, I think probably in the back of your all's minds there was a little bit of revenge factor here tonight, I believe. Was that the case tonight?
Well, I mean, county rivals, it's always a big game, but after coming off with a loss against, one of your county rivals, you really want it, and I think that's what it was tonight. Everyone really want it.
Of course, I think probably, and you can tell me about this a little bit here, your game plan tonight, obviously you all had a height advantage, but you had a big night, especially down inside. You did hit a couple of the outside shots there, but it seemed like you were in the right place, the right time, got some rebounds, stuck them back in. Was the game plan to go down inside to the big girls tonight?
I mean, that's always how we look at it. We usually go in each game with a big height difference, so one of our main goals is always getting it to our big girls, and I think that's what we did tonight. So.
Well, Heather, listen, I really appreciate you taking a little time out here. I know it's a big win, still early in the year, and probably the big thing for you all is you haven't played a district game yet.
No, sir. Nope.
And I know you're looking forward. I think probably your first district game is what, next week?
Yes, it's Riverheads, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, and listen, I know we got some more of y'all's games here, and appreciate you stopping by and talking to us. And listen, Happy New Year, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Shenandoah Sidelines, and got Stonewall Jackson girls coach here, Jeff Berner, and Coach, big win tonight.
Yeah, it was a good win for the team. I thought we played really well as a team.
Now, I know coaches don't talk about revenge, but you lost to them down at Central this year by 3 points, and I know that had to be in the back of your mind a little bit, but it's always good when you get that win against a county rival.
Right, right. Well, yeah, I think any win's a good win, and when it's a team that's beaten you earlier, obviously you sort of probably savor it a little bit more. But really, I think the biggest thing that happened in the first game with Central was we were disappointed in our own play. We gave Central credit for doing the things they needed to do to win that game, but at the same time, we were disappointed in how we had played, and we wanted to, play better basketball. So I thought we did that tonight.
Of course, the one thing that you and I were just talking about a few seconds ago here, you got to talk about your big three. Heather Stout tonight had 18 points. Jessica Richardson had a great second half. She scored 13 points in the second half to finish out with 15, and Molly Bell finished out the night with 10, and Central just had no answer for those three.
Right, right. Well, obviously, we have good size, so, those three had pretty big advantage the whole night. But the thing about having so many kids that can score is that, it makes it hard to double those girls. And when they get one-on-one matchups, they're pretty effective. So, those are things that we need to work to our advantage, and that's what we did tonight.
Of course, the other player that I think we need to mention here is Megan Lutz. I think she's your two guard.
Yeah.
She chipped in tonight with 9 points, and she did a really good job in there as well.
Right. The biggest thing is Megan's just grown up so much as a guard, and I mean, she makes plays for us all the time, and Megan's just a little one out there with that group, but she's played in a lot of basketball games. I know that some people claim that my seniors are like 25 years old, but because they've been here so long. But it's they've been a fun group to coach, and I'm savoring every moment of being with them because it's been a good ride with them.
Well, Coach, I know you started out a little slow this year. You're 4-3 coming into tonight's game, and of course you're going to go away with a win against the county rival here and move your record up to 5-3. And as I mentioned to Heather, you all haven't even really got into your district play yet.
No, and we use that every year. Our non-district schedule is a learning process for us to get ready for that because, that's the real season for us. And the great thing about basketball, unlike some sports like football and stuff, is that the non-district games, really don't hurt you in terms of postseason play. So what you want to do is work out the kinks and get yourself better for district play, and that starts soon. So we need to be working them out pretty quickly.
Well, listen, Coach, I really appreciate you coming in here, and I know, as I said, it's wins are wins, but when you go against your county rivals, it's always a little bit extra there when you beat one of your county rivals.
Yeah, it's sort of like one of those deals when you play your brother and get into the fights and scraps, but you still love them and all that other good stuff. So,
well, listen, congratulations, Happy New Year!
All right, same to you, man.
Hopefully, we see you down the road here in a little bit.
That'd be great.
Thank you. Welcome back to Shenandoah Sidelines, and doubleheader basketball game here tonight at Stonewall Jackson as the boys started the night out, and of course kind of using a historical term here, the Falcons came out and just kind of put a blitzkrieg on the Generals there in that first quarter, scoring 29 points and holding the Generals to 5, and really never was threatened after that, never looked back, as the Generals just seemed like they couldn't break the press. And like I said, the Falcons were just in a groove tonight, hitting a lot of three-pointers, and did a great job out there. Of course, talking to Coach Roger Wilkins, got to play a lot of his second-team guys, and they did a pretty good job for Coach Wilkins. And of course, Coach Stout, as I told her, her guys go out and play hard from start to finish. They hustle, and that's kind of a tribute to her, because, as I said, watching her play when she played basketball, that's kind of basketball she played. And of course, we're here at the New Year. I'd like to take time out here to wish everybody a New Year, or a Happy New Year. It's coming up here pretty quick, and of course, as I said, the Falcon boys won the first game here. It was 68-36, and then we come into the nightcap. Of course, the Stonewall Jackson girls, I'm sure that coaches don't like to talk about revenge, but I'm sure that was in the back of their minds, having lost to the Falcons in Woodstock by 3 earlier in the year. And they pretty much did the same thing to the Falcon girls that the Falcon guys did to the girls. They came out, they pressed, they got the early lead, and Stonewall Jackson is going to go away with a win tonight in the girls' game here. I believe the final score was 57-32, and of course, a big win here for the Stonewall Jackson girls. The girls' team is going to go to 5-3 on the year. The Central girls are going to drop to 3-6, 2-2 in the Northwest District. Stonewall Jackson boys are going to drop to 0-6. Of course, the season is still early, and Coach Roger Wilkins' team 7-3, 3-1 in the district, and I think they might be sending a message out to the folks in the Northwest District that we can play some basketball at Central High School. So again, I want to wish everybody a happy holidays, and especially a happy New Year here. And until the next time, you have a good week, but more importantly, you have a safe week.